It was really beautiful. From the first day, it was just like an amazingly welcoming environment. Crystal and Andreas put us all at ease. And we were lucky in that our group was incredibly close from pretty much right away. Once we got through the exercise of like learning everyone's name, it was like boom, we were right away like pretty good friends. So that just made a huge difference.
It's changed in so many ways. I never knew that I'd be able to love people the way that I love them now. So I was kind of closed off. I had a more closed mind and a closed heart. Now I feel like I have more compassion towards everybody, which is something that I've always
It's life-changing. Like I said before, I'm not only a better yogi, I mean, I'm a better mother because of it. I'm a better person because of it. It challenges you, it pushes you past limits that you thought you had, and you realize that you were creating these limits on your own. And the way this environment is so freeing and accepting that you can learn and mess up and just become better. And you find
It's been amazing and phenomenal. The last 10 weeks, I've grown, I've learned so much, physically, spiritually, mentally, and it's been a journey that it's just unexplainable. It's fantastic. So.
I love the very personal relationships we build with everyone in the class. It's very rewarding. You definitely make friends that you're going to know and appreciate for the rest of your life.
I had the most amazing experience of my entire life. This Gaia Flow training taught me so much about myself, so much about yoga, so much about love, and so much about just being a wonderful and spiritual person to help Gaia.
Just meeting all of the yoga folks at Gaia, learning the love that everyone here has, and the discipline, and just loving it and wanting more.
I feel this is the most important or most correct decision I have made for years. I have been loving yoga for years, but really to have the courage to come out and to get this done, it's a huge decision. And after 10 weeks, I feel like I don't personally. I think my workout maybe is still growing, but inside it's totally different. I know.
It was definitely a journey from Oklahoma. I fell in love with the studio and everybody here, so I just decided to move up.
You moved to Dallas, right?
I moved to
It
Dallas.
was an amazing journey. I never thought that I would experience such an amazing love, free of judgment of the room, and really great people that just were so genuine with each other.
Practice, but I really learned how to teach yoga, and
Awesome.
it was an amazingly love-based community. There was a sense of family that was fostered right from the start, and there was a lot of love here and a lot of yoga.
Journey has been awesome. I never thought that I would meet so many amazing people and become so close to them so quickly. Throughout the journey, I've learned a lot about myself and my practice, so I've been able to really deepen my practice and actually find poses that were challenging for me before, mainly because I wasn't doing certain things correctly. So I've been able to grow in my practice, and I think ultimately grow as a person.
It was awesome. Like at first, I was unsure of like whether I belonged or anything like that. But once I started coming, showing up, I just realized it was a one big support system. You don't have to be like a pro to go through this. So it's really anybody can go through.
For me, was probably standing up in front of a group of people and speaking. I think it's a pretty frightful thing for many people. That and being able to open up to the group of people about myself and sharing a little bit about myself. Also a little bit of the practices, because I wasn't in the best of shape when I first started. So yeah, that was a little bit challenging as well.
Staying in town for 2.5 straight months, and I knew that would be my challenge, so that was kind of my commitment to myself, that I would ground myself.
My biggest challenge was going to business school at the same time doing my yoga. And I feel like that sometimes I didn't get to study my yoga as much as I wanted to because I had to split myself between two different educations. But the training here made it very, very easy for me to just learn and absorb without having to do much studying. So
I will say to get out of my house with my 3-year-old lovely son every morning and not spend the whole weekend with him. But once I get here, everything's good.
Definitely having to stand up and teach, that was terrifying for me. I have really bad stage fright in those kind of situations, and so that made it really difficult.
There's a high expectation of you to garner the knowledge and be able to use the knowledge, but they provide every possible tool you need to actually achieve it. So they make it 100% possible. They encourage you to do it. They make sure you do it, but then they hold you to the high standard that they gave you all the tools to actually live up to.
The most challenging part for me was just coming on the weekend because I have family at home. But my husband has been extremely supportive, and I could have never done it without him. And we're strong.
Like I have a lot going on with this at the same time, so I had to be sure not to like devote time specifically to yoga, and I couldn't neglect anything else. So it made me more present in every activity that I was doing.
The dedication of time during the weekends, but obviously it's 200 hours for a reason. So once you got into the flow of it though, by like week 3 and then week 5, you were like, it was already halfway done, and it went by really quick.
Probably taking all 25 classes.
Oh yeah.
Plus 21 classes after that.
So just the practice part.
Just the practice part.
Yeah.
But I did definitely deepen my practice and learned a lot about myself in the process.
Most challenging part would probably be the time commitment, but now, after a few weeks, and I was kind of used to going every weekend, I don't know what I'm going to do now on the weekend. So at first it was challenging and just making sure my dog had someone watching after him, but now it's probably the easier part of it. So.
I would say that if you're thinking about coming here, like I did, I had not really ever even heard of Gaia Flow Yoga before I signed up for the training. So I was pretty worried going in, and it was wonderful. I would say definitely just go for it. You won't regret it.
I feel like it's one of the places that I've really experienced love, and that's allowed me to open up and grow, not only in my yoga, but I've noticed many things flourishing in my life, business-wise, and some changes and some growth that have nothing to do with yoga, and I think that that's happening because of what happened here.
I would absolutely recommend this. It's like if you're looking to grow and bond with people that are similar to you, it's an awesome experience because everyone has each other's backs and everyone loves each other, and it's more than just the physical practice, which I've also learned as well. So taking that is just like I'm beginning at like a whole new practice almost.
If you want to grow not only in your practice, if you want to grow spiritually, and just as a whole, as a person, there's no better place to do that.
To someone else?
I would recommend this training to anyone who wanted to take their yoga practice, their spiritual practice, their human practice, anywhere that you wanted to go. This is an all-encompassing training that whether you are a yoga student or not, this class will touch you in more ways than you could ever possibly imagine.
It was definitely a very challenging class, but it's totally worth it, and you're never going to forget it.
An enlightening journey that you will never forget, that you will carry with you in your heart always, and spread it to everyone, everywhere.
Oh, absolutely, without the shadow of a doubt. To anyone, in fact, now I talk about Gaia Flow Yoga to all my friends. People tell me, oh, I need to get into better shape with Gaia Flow Yoga. Oh, I want to go practice Gaia Flow Yoga.
Definitely would recommend this training. It's life-changing. Like I said before, I'm not only a better yogi, I'm a better mother because of it. I'm a better person because of it. It challenges you, it pushes you past limits that you thought you had, and you realize that you were creating these limits on your own, and the way this environment is so freeing and accepting that you can learn and mess up and just become better, and you find the best in you because of
Training to someone else.
I would recommend this training to someone else and not just for yoga. I teach a lot of different classes. wide variety of subject matters, and the leadership concepts, the being in front of a group, directing a class, all of those concepts that they focus on teaching your class are absolutely useful for any class you can teach, any group you're going to be in front of.
Other than just do it, because what I say isn't going to even equal up to what it's worth. So, I mean, take a chance and go with it. You won't be disappointed at all.